the wonderful of Death Stranding. Now, what we happened in the last episode was a lot, because I think it was like a 5-hour stream or something like that. I think I might have actually only been 2, which I think hopefully this episode's going to be about that long or shorter. So I finished connecting the whole United States to the chiral network, and then we ended up killing Higgs on the beach, and finding oh, my throat. What's her name? I can't remember the lady's name, but the lady in the red dress. And oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Whatever. So we met up with her, and
this child's special, one of a kind.
A baby candidate.
Either that or
A sacrifice.
a foundation, a bridge.
Episode 10, Die Hardman. That's what I should have called it. Great. Give me a second, please. Alright. Okay. I don't have a gun, do I? Quadruple rocket launcher. Sure. I don't have anything. I'm going to the private room real quick just because I want to get my monsters.
Good morning, Sam.
Amelie, that's the name of the dam. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Alright, it's time to get out of here.
Sam, it's Hartman. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Not connected, huh? Joke. I don't have no power legs on neither. How long is this rain going for? Forever. Shit. 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 Fuck me. Fucking goddamn it. God fucking damn it. Fuck me. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. Oh god. Ooh, that's steep. Let's try it. People like driving this everywhere. It's fast, but it's super annoying driving over these rocks and shit. Nope, I'm going home.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts. To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal Lou. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I find, Sam.
Where's my only one? Damn.
Construct. Construction complete.
Let's get a move on.
Ooh, I'm gonna take this as far as I can.
Let's get a move on.
This zipline's not even connected to another zipline, man.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Well, damn. God damn it.
Get it together.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found. It's about the BP experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand, supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of Knot cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
What the fuck? Oh shit, there's two of them.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons decontaminated. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh shit. Let me rest real quick.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Gotta go to the bathroom real quick, people.
Good morning, Sam.
Alright, let me finish this real quick. The hardest leg of the journey is done, and I just got a vehicle, so we should be able to finish up this last quick.
Our little secret. I got my hands on something special. Sam won't touch this phone. I might make a test on when you're open. A toast to Lisa.
Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Sam. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, fucking supercell looks like. This, you know, I went through this whole game and I didn't know those were fucking boosts for the fucking cars.
Someone's happy.
I don't think I have enough ceramics for that either. I can give you the fucking... Yeah, see. That's 3 waste of ceramics. I will give you the 40 ceramics that I brought, though. Hopefully somebody else can put in the rest. That sucks. Kind of want to finish this road because... I'm just gonna skip that. Because... I guess it's not that big of a gap, and it's gonna take me all the way back. Perfect. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna finish this road off. I might as well. Look how... Yeah, there's not another gap for a long time, so I'm just gonna fucking waste the rest of these materials. I know it sucks, and I should have done that earlier, but before I put that 40 in, but whatever. I don't understand how it's a waste. How does it not just go back to like... Alright, let's finish this stretch of road out. We're just gonna go through it real quick. That was so quick.
Hey, Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges. Towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her, and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
Come on.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked.
I mean, I
I
guess you
couldn't
say
see
so.
one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility.
He's my daddy.
What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
Hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Episodes in this game.
Gotta be somewhere, right? This is Target Blue. Where are we this time?
idea, baby. Taking fire. Engage hostile. Light him up. We need reinforcements. Move. I'll make it right.
Hold on. Let me see here. Trying to fix this. I can't hear him.
Take him out. Don't let him down, boy. Hold the tree.
Let me fix this real quick.
We need reinforcements. Go. I will. For Right.
Yeah, well, today you're gonna die.
Open fire. We need reinforcements! Get back out there! Open fire!
Come on. Finally. Alright. Just checking.
Saying then right quick.
Word.
Man, I want to get this fucking voice pack for Model Asses, but I don't want to spend any gems yet. I want to, I'm sitting on 60 chests.
Shit.
So once this battle pass is over, I want to pop them all.
Right.
We're getting out of here.
And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a couple voice packs.
I promise.
I'm definitely getting a voice pack. I got 610 gems right now on me. And I don't know, I might not buy the next battle pass.
Give me back my baby.
But every battle pass is 600.
Are you cleared, Unger?
Maybe I can probably just get that and get the gems back, but I don't know. I want to see what they're going to have in store for the next battle pass.
Right.
I don't see how they're going to top the
Who are you?
It would have to be like another, like, I don't know, because like they have like,
Are you the father?
they're like, yeah, it's just a little so-so battle pass. It's not that much great going. Like the last one was like pirates and shit, and it was like not necessarily any like character specific or any franchise specific thing. It was a pirate thing.
Right.
And that's where that Chang'e pirate admiral skin comes from. A couple characters out of pirate skin now. Me, Chang'e, there's a couple females. Like a whole like female pirate group. I didn't care for that one, so I didn't buy that one. But I think I'm about
They
to
told me your
that.
name was Sam
Like
Porter.
candy themed. It was like Candy Crush themed. Because
Are you a Sam Bridges?
bubblegum skin, and I have that skin.
My bridge to the future.
But yeah, I
Right.
Like whatever. I need to play 100 twice, and I gotta say you rock when somebody gets a kill 3 times.
Is that the challenge?
Yeah.
You bring people together.
There's also one like that for the battle pass. It's like jump
That
20
bridge
times
to the
for
future.
timer hits 0 and the game starts. 1 million spawn. That's why you see a lot of people jumping in the beginning.
Come on, Sam.
You gotta jump 20
Stand up.
times for that timer hit 0 and it says minions. That's spawn. I just be jumping to the beat of my song that's playing. I just got it done.
Alright. I think I'm in the last cutscene. I'm just waiting for this cutscene to finish up. I'm pretty sure this is the last
Oh,
one.
yeah, because you're playing Death. I heard that game was super like cutscene-y and it's like little to no action.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's fun, but like the beginning was definitely like because I rented it at first, and I almost was like, I'm just gonna return this because there's way too many cutscenes. Like it's worse than fucking the beginning of that last Gears of War or not Gears of War, fucking what's his other fucking game that he's super Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain. The Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain opening cutscene is literally like 15 minutes long.
Damn.
Right.
See, I don't play Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I never played that game. I never ended up playing that game because it was too long. The cutscene was too long. I fucking couldn't get through it.
Nothing I can do for your wife.
That was like the typical response that everybody had, like the whole community of
Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have
so much convoluted
But I
shit
served
going on.
under you.
Right.
It couldn't make sense of it.
And like the first delivery they have you do is like taking this fucking dead body up like super fucking far, and like you can't carry very much weight at that point, so it's like you're stumbling all over the place.
When the brass
What'd you
sent
say?
us into the jaws of
I said,
hell,
what is
it
it,
was
man?
you that brought us home.
What? Hold on, this cutscene's all loud. I can't hear you. Hold on. All right, say it one more time.
Nah, I made a joke about Hitman.
Oh.
How I fucking play Hitman. I was like trying to drag a body in there like beginning of the game.
Oh, okay, I get it.
A perfect spot. Yeah, because see, and I already got a voice pack. I want to get a voice pack for like every main. Because I already got a voice pack for Scott D. That's my hunter main, and the good skin. My last one is obviously my warrior main. And she's the character I'm always like gravitating towards when no one picks a warrior. Because sadly, warrior is you gonna pick it if you just need more fucking physical strength.
Okay.
And I have a bunch of I have battle pass and gravitation for it. So and I always have to gravitate towards it once nobody can score it. So definitely want to get her voice back.
Right.
For all the skins that I already have. I got Scotty's voice back and then probably Pele next for my assassin. I definitely want to get Pele's. But these 200 a pop and I don't got all the gems that work.
Connection lost. Is the baby
Are
dead?
you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
Oh my god, I got another fucking area to go
Remember,
to.
Victor?
Alright,
I found
after
you
this
lying
fucking
unconscious
cutscene
by
is,
the
I'll just get
harbor
out to finish this
and
later.
brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
I saw some fucking
Impossible. Cliff was
shit
born.
talking about
He gave me
Apex event coming up, Grand Soiree.
Maybe he's trying to
Yeah, I
tell us
heard
I
about
was
that.
telling you, let's go play a game. but
something
then when I
about the
went over there, that
BBs,
shit wasn't
maybe.
there, so-
About how they
Yeah,
were
it's not
made.
gonna be here till the 14th.
Yeah, my fucking PlayStation is already there. Are new events for Apex.
Right, see, I got the
Didn't
same,
feel
I got
like
the
he
same
was
thing.
trying to hurt us.
And
It
so
felt
I'm
like
let's go fucking play a game.
he
at
just
Apex
wanted to
real quick.
talk.
Let's see what they talk about.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah, they must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Fucking randoms, man. I can't even play with randoms.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled,
Like,
"If
there
I
should be
don't
a
come
video
back."
out there. It probably already is. Like, somebody will get the fuck out of, like, Fortnite players. And, like, there's a bunch of videos and, like, what the Fortnite games, I guess, are. And, like, what people do in Fortnite. Like, the whole thing about going to loot when you in the storm and shit. And, like, when that shit started with the meme with Fortnite.
Right.
There should be, like, a video like that. From Netflix and how,
This
like,
message
the number
is
one
insurance.
shit that all randoms do
something
and
happens
fucking
to
shit
me.
is just to just be gung-ho with everything.
Bridges eyes
And
only.
you ping a nigga and they just want to go fighting by they suck
sure
shit
as
and
hell
get down
hope
the
that
fucking
you's
street
watching.
already.
Right.
Like, that'd be funny. People did.
I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd
Like,
take
the
me to
nigga's
the
right
beach
next
if
to
I
you, 1
wanted.
second, and you like talking
But
to
I
yourself,
need
like, oh shit, there's a guy like
this
in
doll
the next city over there. Let my guy
show me the way.
ping him. The nigga's just all the way down there and shit. Already fucking.
It's a trap.
I'm about to attack. Oh,
Has to be.
why did
But
you go there?
I've decided to
And
play
then
along.
you go in to go fucking help them get all fucked up and they get
You've
out
all
of
been
the
listened to, haven't
Right.
you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well,
I don't know why that's like that number one.
Emily's
Like,
a
it's
blank
not,
slate,
it's
too.
never, it's never, it's never
No
an
past,
instance where
no
you don't
record
get a
she
random,
ever
and they
existed.
don't do
She's
that
a
shit.
ghost.
Like, why is it just a universal?
And the thing
That's
about
what's so
ghosts,
funny about it.
I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand,
When I was playing
touched
with
her?
the Fossies, that did that shit last night.
The original team we
He
sent was
wasn't landing on
divided
fucking
into
boat.
2 groups.
Didn't even land on.
Emily
the boat
was
us.
with the first,
And then
Mama
when we
and
did
Hartman
another fucking lifeline shit,
with the
my
second.
lifeline, I had to play Watson, and we fucking
They
got
had no
the
direct
boat, and
contact
then
with
we
her.
fucking lose. Like, nigga, get out of here. You wanna fucking
Yes.
lose.
Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge North City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
They're on the game.
Bullshit. She's real. We touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world.
Like that, like, wait,
This
nice.
division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor,
But not all of them. Man, like this one for fucking, they just released a new skin for Yemoja. I low-key want to...
Yeah, I saw it.
her Doom's numbers were
It's a good... It'll
off
be a
the charts.
Yemoja, man.
Her supernatural talents blossomed
I
as
was
she
like, yo, I mean,
grew
I was already
older
thinking
and
about playing her.
overcame
She
her
actually
limitations.
She just knew, so a lot of people don't know that. But
By the time she was
got
20,
good attack abilities.
she could
on top
travel
of her
to and from
ultimate
the beach,
skills
body
of
and all.
trapping and preventing niggas from running
And
back
that's
home.
where she started spending all of her
I don't know
time.
if it's a passive or which ability does it, but she has it for the whole.
She wanted to get in touch with Emily.
You know
It
how
was
like
by
Baron
hologram
has that
or
one
nothing.
ability? I don't know what
The
ability it
president
is, but he has an
insisted
ability
on
like that
that.
too, where like it'll like put a bunch of like healing drops on everybody,
Okay.
and it heals you for a considerable amount.
I
You know what
swore
I'm
an
talking about,
oath
you play Baron.
to the president and to
I don't know
America.
what ability that is.
As far as I was concerned, her word
Wait,
was
wait,
law.
who?
Dude.
So
Baron,
when she
Baron
said
Samuels.
Emily,
Oh yeah. His fucking circle ability, his like area ability. If it hits a god, it'll give you a
Right,
little
it'll
bit of
heal
health.
us all, and
Emily
it
was
gives
her
us a
daughter
considerable
and
amount.
the best
She has
candidate
similar
to
shit,
succeed.
like one of her either her
Succeed her,
passive
I believed
or
her.
her one of her abilities. It'll
But
heal
when the
everybody else.
archives were restored,
But it's like a
Okay.
regen,
I
so
couldn't
that's
resist
the
testing
kick, I
out my
believe.
access privileges.
Yeah, that super
That's
wave
how I
thing is
found
pretty
out.
nice.
Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children.
Good bracket.
You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Emily could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from?
Access away.
Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Emily is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Emily is Emily? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not,
Damn, so she did rank up. I didn't know that.
she's the cause of the Death Stranding,
I might just fight it on this.
and I have to accept her invitation.
Never plan on wearing it.
I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started.
Alright.
By stopping her.
What is matchmaking?
One last confession.
How the fuck we playing niggas with like 50 fucking stars on each corner?
I'm just a man. No powers. Nothing special.
That's true.
Don't have
Like, what the
dunes,
fuck is
can't
that?
repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about Dianite. I never tried it. Yeah.
I prefer people like
I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell.
It says Morgan is very hard.
No matter how terrible it got,
if you just know how to aim her
I never died.
Stealth ability. And then
because
let her
all
fucking
I
power
ever
do the rest
did
of the work. Her stab
was
with
run
sniper
from
stuff
death.
do massive damage, and so does her little cone ability. And then her ultimate, you just gotta
Well,
know, that's what's hard about it.
I gotta go.
Ultimate, you have to know how to play both.
She's calling for me.
Pretty much anybody in the chapter.
Right.
Bridges,
Who's gonna do your team,
don't let me down.
how to football, so you just gotta know how to at least use it. I draw Callie too. I used to play Kylie as assassin. I don't play her no more. I don't play Knight.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach.
I'm still in fucking cutscene.
Commented.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
so
they're on the bridge
fucking
when I saw him.
long.
Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too.
And see, that's the thing about
She was the one who got me out.
I might drop it.
It's so obvious to me now.
She doesn't have enough attack.
I can't believe I didn't see it sooner.
She has a good ass.
It was Amelie.
The wall, water, and shit. The like block.
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lachna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
I already have a rank for her, and I don't even.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I
Right.
need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach.
That's like my main category though.
Didn't take
Mage
much
and,
to
like,
make him talk.
I guess
You
assassin.
say why he betrayed you.
Because I play a lot of assassin.
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void outs, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to protect people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into an agent of extinction.
I don't think that would.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo
But I really
demons.
feel like I don't know why they don't do it. Like they need to let you.
What
know how
about
to
Bridget?
use boosters.
You could have tell me what she was doing on the beach. You got an answer for that too?
I know
If
it's a
can
lot to
spend it on
swallow.
skin boost,
But
battle
Higgs said
boost.
himself that
I mean,
Amelie
there's
is an
only one
extinction
game
entity.
temporary, and you can do that shit in all other modes.
I looked
Right.
inside his
You gotta know
pod,
you can do it. You can buy the fuck out
and
of
there was
fucking
no
skins.
BB in there. Take a good look at what was.
Like for like 10 or 15.
It's the same doll Die Hard Man had.
The microtransaction money.
This is their bridge baby.
You know, that you buy with real money, like how you just-
There's this idea that the terrorists
costs like
brought
10.
back BB tech
And
and
that shit,
Bridges
like, you
was
know, per
just
game,
following suit.
you need stuff to
It's
use,
garbage.
buy
Their
one.
methods and yours are completely
And the
different.
good thing about dice, that's why I was
Your
called
BB
skin
links you to the world of the
because
dead.
It actually did.
Their
boost
doll
you,
links them to
you
Amelie
get
and her
skin
beach.
like it works here for that match. Any skin for any character, but it also
You
gives
know
guys,
who else
like,
had dolls like this?
like
Cliff.
100 to 200%,
He was carrying them
like,
on the
extra,
battlefields.
like everything.
Cliff,
So it was like really
Higgs,
all in one.
the director. All three
So
of them
regardless
were
if you win or
drawn
lose,
in
you're gonna
and
walk away
controlled by
with,
this
like, a lot more
extinction
fucking money
entity.
in favor and experience.
And who is this
Right.
EE really?
It was always good
Is
to
it
fight
Bridget?
skin, so you have
Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
I'll be buying the fuck out of them shits. They would make bank off niggas buying shit.
If we get to
Right.
the bottom of that, then maybe we
That's
can
true,
still
'cause I would buy a
avert the
couple.
last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever Proceed,
Especially like the
Lydia.
voice acting shit too, and the chess moves, like that was all how to do. Like that was very character.
She's waiting for you on the beach.
But I feel like I want to
Hurry back east.
sound smart. Sound like the character. Must know what he's talking about. Maybe I should go be careful and jump.
Sam,
Yeah, my
the
last
connection's
21
unstable, so I'll keep this short.
I'm out.
We have a job for you.
It's supposed to be
Fragile's condition is deteriorating.
supposed to get regardless.
If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiomes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area.
I would have a lot.
All the details are on the terminal upstairs.
Either that or
Please, Sam, this is critical.
Because I'm still at 100%. I never go below 100%. And last time I checked, you get like a lot of good looks. I don't want to go on 5%, but I still do.
Alright, I'm here for now. Well, hold on, I gotta check out my baby. Connection lost, huh? Alright.